Hey, 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 my beautiful Capricorn divinities. I truly appreciate all of your support. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Taste of Divinity Tarot. I'm Tasty. We're going to be looking at finances and career. This is my first time doing it for general public, so I do most definitely want to stress that it's for entertainment purposes only. Most definitely use your intuition when it comes to receiving guidance from these types of readings, okay? I'm only going to be doing the top 8 signs who got the most views from the last reading I did. So thank you so very much, Capricorn, and congratulations for making it in the top 8. So you can check your sun, moon, and rising for sure. I'm also going to be doing a promo on 8/8 for everyone. It's going to be a today only thing. It's going to be really amazing. So really make sure you email me and stay tuned. You can stay connected to me on my other social media platforms, or you can just email me for the promos that will be going on that day. But I'm really, really excited. I do feel like these general readings are cool, but having something more personalized to your energy is really awesome. And I'm going to be having a really amazing deal that day. So it's going to be too good to not take advantage of. But you'll see when it comes. You'll see this when that day gets here, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. We are going to be starting off with a positive affirmation card to break the negative cycle that we can all easily fall victim into. Then we're going to be getting into tarot and ending things with oracle, okay? Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be able to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to get connected to our spiritual team and our ancestors who are the most healed and who have our highest intentions in mind. Thank you so much for allowing for the Capricorns who are watching this to be able to trust their own intuitive nudges that this reading will spark in them, and for allowing for them to be able to trust themselves and making decisions that are for their highest good. Thank you so very much, Spirit, for keeping our energy protected against any low vibrational energies or entities that are not allowed in this space. Ashe, ashe. So let's see what positive affirmation card they want to start you off with. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What positive affirmation card would you like to start my cat piece off with? Okay. So we have I love myself. I love and approve of myself. Okay. So it says, I appreciate all that I do. I'm good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want and I claim my power. So I feel like with this energy, it's super, super cool. It's almost like feeling worthy enough to receive your dreams and your desires exactly how you want them. And feeling good enough to ask for that from the universe, from other people, checking up on your application, checking up on a position that you want, et cetera, and et cetera. Ultimately, most definitely asking for what you want and feeling like you deserve to receive a yes back is what I'm feeling like that for sure. We have all is well in my world as well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come to me. I am safe. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the actual spread. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So can you show me clearly what is going on with my Capricorn? What message you have for them concerning their finances and their career, Spirit? Show me clearly their finances and career. Show me clearly. Alrighty. So we have Libra energy here. We have Scorpio energy here. Those could be relevant signs in your chart or relevant energies to you. Um, the major arcana we have is the Justice card with the High Priestess. It seems like you're doing your best to hold yourself more accountable for the thoughts that you're having. Okay, this Nine of Swords, it does talk about like painful thoughts. It's like over the edge of overthinking, like you're way past overthinking. You're thinking so much to a point it could be possibly causing headaches or even hurting you or restless nights. Um, with that Nine of Swords and the Justice card. But I do feel like with the Justice card, this is you doing your best to like actually like, okay, instead of me feeding so much into these thoughts, let me like look at each of these swords. These could be thoughts or things that have been done to you, things that affect your mind for sure. But I do feel like you're taking these things that are said to you, et cetera. You're like starting to look at them now, weigh out the pros and cons, and be like, hey, how does this thought serve me? How does these thought patterns serve me? Like, how does this action serve me? This could be even certain things that you wish to say and speak up on too. Like the Justice card could talk about your standards, things that you wish to communicate to other people as well. You want to do so in a fair way. You want to be balanced. It could be in certain things that you want to cut off, et cetera, et cetera. But I do feel like you could be having restless nights concerning these things that you want to say, the boundaries you want to uphold, or even the changes that you wish to make. What's coming towards you is your own unique soul tribe with this Three of Cups and this High Priestess. I do feel like it's going to be unspoken energy, like unspoken connections, most definitely hidden as well when it comes to that High Priestess card. Maybe y'all are all kind of doing things on the low, maybe even doing your own research when it comes to some of y'all. It's like maybe certain festivals you want to do, or doing research when it comes to excuse me, y'all, a certain retreat of some sort. Maybe even looking for certain side hustles that you can do with your friends with that Three of Cups, because the High Priestess card could talk about side hustles and just untraditional things. Okay, um, yeah. This could even be certain parties or certain celebrations as well. I do feel like you are going to be kind of also knowing who your soul tribe members are, who your close friends are, who your best friends are. Like, you're going to be kind of going through this awakening stage, and you're going to be becoming more aware of like who genuinely supports you, and who also is like-minded and who's not. Okay. As far as the advice goes with this King of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Six of Swords, I do feel like Spirit is kind of telling you to not get so overwhelmed when it comes to your emotions, not to suppress them for sure, but not to feed so much into like overthinking or facts to where you just kind of create this emotional tornado, but instead really seeing how you can go towards a state of peace, like genuinely feeling all of these emotions and feelings, and not necessarily acting off of them right away, but seeing, okay, like, what direction do I want this emotion and feeling, or what do I want this emotion and feeling to do for me? Because I do feel like there might be certain inconsistent actions taken here, and I feel like it's because there's some emotional highs and lows. I do feel like it's like, instead of me actually analyzing these emotions and feelings and actually getting down to a stable and peaceful state, and processing these emotions and feelings, I kind of like feel overwhelmed. And when I feel overwhelmed, I don't do anything, and then I wait until I'm no longer feeling overwhelmed, and then I start doing things, and then those feelings come back up, and then I stop doing things. And so it's like, okay, I can't keep doing this start stop thing. Instead, I need to like really dive deep and see how can I ultimately resolve these emotions and feelings, whether that's fear, whether that's hatred, whether that's love, whatever it is. Okay, it could most definitely make me feel like a fish out of water sometimes, maybe even when I'm in a state of confusion or even in a unknown state. It could be certain subconscious programming that could be affecting you as well. Spirit is wanting you to look at the cold hard facts and truths, to go towards a state of peace and travel towards a state of peace. So that may require you just feeding into certain truths that you know, to help you maybe I'm getting like, it's another word for reprogram, but the word isn't really like popping up in my head. It's almost like reconditioning your emotional body. It's kind of what this is looking like. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups with the Judgment card. For me, I do feel like this could be asking for forgiveness or seeking forgiveness. I mean, even a Justice card could talk about an apology. Um, and also taking things accountable, holding accountable. You might need to apologize for something when it comes to your career, or maybe certain things that were said or done that you feel like, you could have said or done better. But with the Knight of Cups and the Judgment card, I do feel like this is showing love. This might even be you wanting to receive an apology if you feel like something happened to you in a work field. But with the Knight of Cups and the Judgment card, I do feel like this is seeking forgiveness and forgiving. This could also talk about showing love to what you feel like your soul purpose and your soul mission is. Releasing judgment as well, so that you can be more emotionally expressive. maybe you really just need to express your emotions versus just pushing them down. And maybe that could be why things could be on again, off again, on again, off again, because you're not actually expressing your truth. Being transparent. I'm not sure what this message is, what that judgment card is, as far as like who would you be sharing this message to, who are you expressing your emotions to. But it most definitely seemed like maybe you just need an outlet altogether. Okay, but it does seem like these emotions and the truth, and just even being transparent, maybe even being transparent, especially for those of y'all who feel like you um battle with anxiety, being transparent about that, being honest about maybe some of the things that you could be battling with and getting through. I feel like it'll help you receive understanding and maybe even possibly support that helps you continue to move in the right direction. Let's see, we got the Magician card, the Four of Cups. Do you feel like Spirit could be telling you to reject the routine that you feel like doesn't really make you feel powerful, or that you feel like, doesn't really isn't really going to create what it is that you want to create? Okay. Hold on to your bigger picture goals and dream. Hold on to your legacy. Be willing to persevere and take a stand for that, especially when it comes to embracing your gifts as well. You might feel heartbroken over certain things when it comes to just you doing the things you love or going after the things you love. But I do feel like Spirit is just seeing how you can nurture yourself above all things, and maybe even receive nurturing, because of that Knight of Swords next to the Empress. This is someone who is very unconditionally loving, but they are like quick at the mouth and feeling impulsive and impatient. And I feel like it could be because they are maybe possibly not receiving the results they want. They're suppressing the things that they honestly want to say, and such, are they're not taking care of themselves properly as far as like their mind, body, and spirit, okay, which causes for them to just respond in an impulsive manner. And it could be because they get stuck in a particular routine that could cause for them to neglect themselves, okay? As such, or they just feel kind of dissatisfied with the things they do every single day. So this could talk about creating a routine that you can, like, maybe when waking up feeling more grateful. I feel like that's what that is, that Eight of Pentacles. Waking up and listen something, maybe even 8 things you're grateful for every day, having it and doing that on a routine basis, maybe even also doing the things that you love on a routine basis, just to help make these changes and transformations. There might also be certain things that you need to release that does not serve your highest good. These are the things that's going to help you. These truths are going to help you start going towards a more peaceful state, mentally and in the physical as well, and especially emotionally. Okay. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What additional messages do you have for my Capricorn? Show me your release, Spirit. Alrighty. So we have Mystique here at the bottom of the deck. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect for miraculous solutions to appear. Okay. Expect for these miraculous solutions to appear. Continue to answer your soul's calling, your mission, your purpose. Don't feed so much into your emotions. Even if that's rejection, if you feel like you've been like just receiving consistent rejections, but you still like continue to stay focused on your routine, continue to perfect your craft, okay? Continue to feel like you are worthy, continue to hold on to, what you feel like your legacy is, or the way you see your bigger picture, and just allow yourself to be happy and proud of yourself for, I feel like giving yourself an opportunity to make your dreams come true, or to even allow for yourself to be going after something that's actually going to satisfy you when it comes to your actual overall goals, okay? So we have Adriana here. I am leading you towards the answers to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. And that's really cool because that is kind of what's coming towards you. You might be dreaming about certain friends, or even dreaming about certain events that you can create, maybe even certain spaces that you can create as well. And yeah, this is most definitely showing love towards whatever that bigger purpose is. We have Fiona. Now's the time. Oh, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help, so be open to that. You prayed, and just expect for your prayers to be answered. Don't stress out. Just wait until you receive the confirmation, the synchronicities, or literally the intuitive guidance for what your next step will be. Okay. We have Carissa. You're at the end of a cycle of your life right now. Call up on the angels to comfort you and guide you. Your next step. Oh, my bad. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. Okay, so heavily with the guidance, you're going to be guided towards your next step, guided towards what spaces are right for you, what space is right for you, what place is right for you, etc. and etc. Maybe you didn't receive an apology. Maybe something unfair did happen, and you're still going to be maybe even making some sort of final decision and showing love to whatever that final decision is. You're releasing and you're surrendering to something bigger than you. So we have Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see yet. That you can't yet see. So it's something you can't yet see, but you have to trust what you feel, trust the intuitive nudges and guidance that you will be receiving. And that's why Spirit is telling you, look at the cold hard facts. About just staying at a peaceful state and heading towards peace, and investing in things that bring you peace on a routine basis. Focus on the things that you're grateful for. Continue to be intentional with the way you wake up and even when you're going to sleep. Okay, do not allow for the things that are falling off or the things that you're releasing to make you feel dissatisfied or even feed too much into the physical, okay, to where you're not trusting and having faith that what's happening is for your highest good. So we have Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation. You need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So there is some sort of truth that you need to express. Not sure who this truth is for or towards. It could be a boss. It could be the legal system. It could be even like, especially if you feel like some of y'all were like harassed in some sort of way. Like, yeah, someone could be turning themselves in or surrendering or something of the sort. Okay. Let us pull some acknowledge cards, okay? So we have what do you need to release, okay? And that's right here, you know, that judgment card is just releasing things that don't serve your highest good. I do feel like pessimism is something for sure. And then lack of intentionality and impulsive decisions and reactive words needs to be released as well. Maybe even the way you deal or handle your emotions, not suppressing them. We have hold your vision, keeping your bigger picture goal in mind, holding on to that, persevering. You are good enough, understanding that you are worthy to receive the things that you're asking for, and prosperity lies ahead. So continue to move forward and continue to charge forward. Don't take no for an answer. Don't say no to yourself. Rejection is spirit's protection. Okay. Continue to perfect your craft. Continue to do what you are doing for yourself, okay? So we have vanity here. Look, we have perseverance here as well. Bittersweet. A lot of blue here, the way that you express yourself. There's most definitely something that needs to be expressed here for sure. Deliver your message. Speak your truth, okay? So vanity says there's a balance between what is true in our own hearts and what we communicate. And what we communicate is reflected in our... Blah. Let's just start over. There is a tenuous balance between what is true in our hearts and what we communicate is reflected in aqua. Are you living and communicating your truth or just playing alone? This may be a time of awakening to a new way of being. Be aware of distractions that may pull you away from the true you. Okay, so vanity at a deeper glance says, I need more, better, bigger. Yes, that will make me okay. We all say that we will stop when we have enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside of yourself for validation. Am I feeling disconnected from any people in my life? Am I grown away from limiting relationships? Environmental tension, living in an illusion, self doubt, power to change, lesser companions, empty conversation, faith, awareness, and transformation. That's very, very beautiful. Heavy with the just making sure you're not feeding into dissatisfaction when it comes to like even the things that you're doing. Sometimes, you know, we can get to certain levels of success and still just feel like it's not enough. And we can get into a state of just no longer being as grateful as we are, not even understanding the progress that we have already made. You might be around certain superficial energies or people who aren't really as like-minded as you are, but ultimately, like I said, what's going to be coming towards you, you're going to be aware of, who your soul tribe is, even certain people that you feel like really understand you on a mental level. Okay, I do want to read this bittersweet card as well. It says there's an inner strength here helping you rise above the circumstances and do the right thing. It's time to set aside your personal agenda for the good of the group. The person you're becoming is capable of more than you have imagined. Hidden blessings, celebrations tempered by sadness, protecting someone, ability to honor others, new horizons, release, maturity. Says the passing of all things is inevitable. Whatever is happening may require release. This could also represent unexpected news. Okay, so can I see the strength in the choices of others? So really making sure that you are surrendering above all things. This perseverance card talks about focusing on the energy that supports you, because you might have a heightened emotional state. So it can either inspire you or discourage you, because you just feel very sensitive and feel energies very easily. It just talks about not quitting before the miracle and ignoring those feelings that would sidetrack you, and let go of fear and persevere. Breakthrough, unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, overcoming doubt, steadfast success, and miracles. When we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work towards will materialize. You may not see it yet, but it lies ahead. Okay, so continuing to move forward above all things. All right, last but not least, we're going to be pulling an angel answer for you. So think of a question, yes or no, maybe type of question. You can pause it if you need to. This thing is going to give us a direct answer. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Answer would you like to give to my Capricorn? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. Alrighty, so we have choose a new direction. Yes, there's no need to worry about this new direction you're headed in. Okay, some of y'all may be still forgiving someone. They could have done something bad to you, feeling like someone did harass you or something, or just didn't respect you. Ultimately, you are going to be forgiving. You're going to be moving forward, but still choosing a new direction. They want you to remain positive. Things will happen for you if you believe. Within the next few months, you're going to start seeing those changes for yourself. Okay, ask help from others, especially your soul tribe, people who can help you maintain your positive energy and help you feel celebrated as well. Ultimately, there is no need to worry. You will be able to release, you'll be able to surrender, you'll be able to also be forgiven and forgive yourself as well, okay? Or forgive others as well, okay? So with that being said, Capricorn, I really pray you're able to receive something to help you continue to make positive progress in your life journey. I really appreciate you. I love you so much. Protect your peace. Have a wonderful evening on purpose. And don't let these hoes get you outside yourself. Toodles.